All things that are truly great are at first thought impossible. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Be careful who you choose as your enemy because that's who you become most like. Our salvation lies not in knowing, but in creating. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. They will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. Be careful when you fight the monsters, lest you become one. The love of power is the demon of mankind. In truth, there was only one Christian and he died on the cross. In every real man a child is hidden that wants to play. But the worst enemy you can meet will always be yourself. One must be a sea to receive a polluted stream without becoming impure. It is nobler to declare oneself wrong than to insist on being right, especially when one is right. In the mountains of truth, you never climb in vain. The purpose of criminal law is to punish the enemies of those in power. If you know the why, you can live anyhow. One must learn to love oneself with a wholesome and healthy love, so that one can bear to be with oneself and need not roam. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because the tone of voice in which it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. Be careful when you cast out your demons that you don't throw away the best of yourself. Only he who is man enough will release the woman in woman. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. I was in darkness, but I took 3 steps and found myself in paradise. The first step was a good thought, the second, a good word, and the third, a good deed. And if your friend does evil to you, say to him, I forgive you for what you did to me, but how can I forgive you for what you did to yourself? Nobody is more inferior than those who insist on being equal. There are no facts, only interpretations. The true man wants 2 things, danger and play. For that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. Love your enemies because they bring out the best in you. Insanity in individuals is something rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Do you want to have an easy life? Then always stay with the herd and lose yourself in the herd. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. The tree that would grow to heaven must send its roots to hell. There are two different types of people in the world: those who want to know, and those who want to believe. Everything matters. Nothing's important. Solitude makes us tougher towards ourselves and tenderer towards others. In both ways it improves our character. The real question is, how much truth can I stand? The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. As well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be mind. There's no defense against stupidity. Call me whatever you like, I am who I must be. Young people love what is interesting and odd, no matter how true or false it is. More mature minds love what is interesting and odd about truth. Fully mature intellects, finally, love truth, even when it appears plain and simple, boring to the ordinary person, for they have noticed that truth tends to reveal its highest wisdom in the guise of simplicity. Our greatest experiences are our quietest moments. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Is it better to outmonster the monster or to be quietly devoured? It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. So long as men praise you, you can only be sure that you are not yet on your own true path but on someone.
Congratulations on listening to these powerful quotes. Subscribe to our channel for access to all our transformational videos. One of the strongest ways to bring about the life that you want is by writing down your affirmations. Take a moment to post your affirmations in the comments below. Then comment on at least 2 other people's affirmations and impressions. Give hope and encouragement to others as we become one people.